y'all doing? How are y'all doing? I am back. I am in the kitchen. And guess what I'm doing? I'm cooking. When you see me come in this kitchen, you know. When you see me come in this kitchen, you know what time it is with me. I am getting ready to cook me some dinner. I am getting ready to cook my dinner, y'all, and I'm giving this little fella here, buddy. But anyway, I am back. I did a live stream earlier, y'all, and I've been on studio. But I might have to go back to StreamYard. I pay StreamYard, so I might as well use them. I pay them. So I am in here gonna cook me. I'm attempt to make me hamburger steak with rice and spinach. First, let me mix up my hamburger meat. And I don't have any gloves on because I don't have, no, I do have some gloves. I do have some gloves. I'd rather use my hand. I'm not going to use these. But I'll use my hand. But I got to cut up my onion. And y'all come on in, come on in, come on in. Let's come on in and help the lady out. Help the Lady of Elegance Collections out, y'all. So we're going to do a little bit of cooking. And we're going to have some fun over here this afternoon. Y'all may see a live go out. I did some admin work earlier, all day. Took me all day. I still haven't got to my web person, but I'm going to get to him a little bit later. Because he's going to have to open up my website, and I got pictures and stuff I need to get posted. Got some hamburger meat. It's a little brown. I had it in the refrigerator for a couple of days. And my son said, Mom, you got to get that meat out the refrigerator. So I am, but it's still good. And I'm finna make me some hamburger steak. I'm calling myself making some hamburger steak, y'all. Y'all know my kids tell me I'm not the best cook in the world. Right, so I cook enough for me. So this, I think, about 2 pounds. Might be a little more than 2 pounds. So I'm gonna cook it all up. You see what I'm doing here? Ooh, hate to mess with my camera. Well, you can see me work. I have to wash my hands. I'm gonna have to wash my hands again. Well, you can see me work. My tablet's broke, so I got to buy me another tablet, y'all. It broke because I didn't have it in a safety thing, so I got to buy me another tablet. And I do have live screen, but I don't know how to go live screen on my phone. So, but it's all good. So call myself making some hamburger steaks. Got me an onion. Got to go in the dishwasher. Get the knife. And cut that. I'm trying. Look, I'm trying. You can bring the camera down a little bit where you can see. I'm trying. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. I'm making a hamburger steak. Some hamburger steak. Trying to make some gravy. I'm trying to make some gravy. I'm not like a cook like my daughter now. My youngest daughter, she kill up the kitchen. But it's all good. I cook enough for me. But my son home, so he'll help me eat it. But he did get to the dentist. Remember I told you he had, this onion is strong, y'all. Remember I told you he had a bad toothache. He did get to the dentist and they did pull one tooth. He said it was a molar. So thank God for that. And had to pay out of pocket. And paying out of pocket with no insurance, it's a hammer. I had to pay almost $400 for him to get that mole out. Then it was $125 for the x-rays. Then it was $80 for his medication, y'all. if you don't have no insurance, and then the pharmacist said, well, we did use the QRX and we gave him all the discounts that we could get. I'm like, okay. So I had to pay that $80. And y'all, that's a lot of money. So I advise everybody to get some insurance. Y'all come on in. When y'all come in, give me a like, comment, and subscribe. Hey, come on in and watch me cook. I'm making my dinner. You know, Lady of Elegance Collections, the Lady E called me. I can't get back on the treadmill. Hi, how you doing? I got a new subscriber. Okay. Thank you for coming on in. I'm not the best cook in the world. My kids, I was the best to cook in the world when they was younger because they had to eat it. But now since they're grown, they say I'm not the best cook in the world. So, I'm good. How are you? But so you're gonna see some videos out there. I do a lot of stuff on my channel. Finally got my studio up, working. This is about a half a cup of onions. I don't know. I don't measure nothing, y'all. I just pour it in the bowl. I do like the old folks used to do. My parents used to do. They ain't never measure nothing. They just eyeball it. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm eyeballing. Got some salt and pepper. I'm gonna take y'all around over there, let y'all look at my studio a little bit. But I got to get this stuff together here. Oh, I guess I can put I can put a little bit of this in there. I don't know, y'all. I just put stuff in there. My daughter got the season on the top of the, looking me for some garlic. See, she got some garlic in here. How about some Old Bay? What y'all know about Old Bay? Hello, how you doing, Kevin? When you come in, do a like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all been trying to do the YouTube studio thing, but I don't get no comments on there when I go on there. But y'all just got to get used to me, I guess. And I do have a new banner now over my. Before you get to the video, you'll see my banner posting. So I do have a new banner, and I was so glad. You can't be a YouTuber. It's hard to get the subscribers and the viewers, but you got to keep working with it and just come up with a topic. See, I got mine for my small business. Okay, thank you. Give me a thumbs up. This is what's for my small business. My small business is making candles and stuff like that. So I started off as Lady of Elegance Candles, but I could not get in any shows. So I had to change to Lady of Elegance Collections. So then some other YouTube, okay, thank you for giving me a thumbs up. I got a lot of videos out there now. Just go and have fun listening to them. Some of them, you may not support Shador Sanders. I love football. I'm learning football. I've been watching football since Shador Sanders got drafted. He's supposed to go number 1 in the draft, but he dropped to number 5 in the draft. And they sent him to Cleveland Browns, and that coach did him all kind of well with us. So I've been supporting YouTube. Yeah, I've been supporting Shador Sanders, so I do a lot of football. Now, I didn't support the NFL at all. Those hammers over there make money, y'all. They make millions of dollars and thousands of dollars. So little old me don't make no money. But since Shador Sanders over there, I had to go and support the young man. I had to support the NFL. I had to support the young man. So that's the reason why I support the NFL. His father played. I watched his father play, Dion. I watched him play it a little bit. I was off and on. This Pittsburgh Steelers, off and on. I watched them a little bit, but I didn't support them like I support them this year, 2025. That's when I started supporting the football, because the way they did Shallow and Shador. Well, Shallow just got kicked off the team altogether for no reason. He didn't even do anything wrong. Shallow didn't do a thing wrong. That boy went after him. So I started supporting them. So that's where my channel really blew up a little bit, when I started watching the NFL and Shador Sanders and B. Watts and Tony Talk Best Up and She Sports. That's where I went there. I went there and I started talking to, supporting them, and they came back and support me. And then I got diagnosed with diabetes and pre-diabetic, and I was upset about that. And I started walking on treadmill. I love the treadmill. Go to the exercise center and walk on treadmill. Just walk on treadmill till I pulled my back. I pulled a muscle in my back right here real bad. So the doctor took me off the treadmill. So I ain't been on the treadmill for about 2 months, and he said it's gonna take a minute for it to put a little bit of that in there. Put a little bit. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. So, but I love to eat though. That ain't stopped me from eating. That's definitely ain't stopped me from eating. I think I'll put a little bit of this in there too. Hey Jason, how are you? Hey, when y'all come in, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So, I think that's enough of seasoning in this. I was looking for some garlic powder. Okay, there's some, I got onions. I don't want no onion powder. I got fresh onions in it. I'm looking for some garlic powder, y'all. That buttery garlic and herb. That's ginger. That's why I'm looking for some garlic powder to put in it. My daughter got all these seasonings up here, but I think she's gonna use up all the garlic powder, because I don't see any. I guess I'm gonna have to use this garlic. What about this, y'all? I think I'm gonna put this in there. Yeah. Oh yeah, I used to come on at 7 a.m. I was coming on 7 a.m. Doing that, the exercise. But since I hurt my back, I can't get back on the treadmill. So I've been in the kitchen, but I've been working in the studio. I finished up my journal. Work in the studio, I finish up my journal. Oh, you on your mom's account? Okay. Okay. It's okay. It doesn't matter. This is a safe place here. This is a safe place. I don't have that nonsense over here. Okay, Jason. Yeah, so that's what I've been doing. So been working in the studio. I'll take you over there to the studio in a minute. Let me get this, putting a little bit of all these seasoning here. I'm supposed to be making some hamburger steak. You 7 years old. Baby, you don't need to be on this channel. You might see something you don't want to see. How about you click off this channel if you 7 years old? I like you though. Well, you 7 years old. Darling, okay. I really don't want no children over here, but my account not set up for children, but I don't have nothing ugly going on over here. I guess you can watch me cook a little bit, but I'd rather for you to be on a children's cooking show. Okay, you like to cook? Hey, Jason. Yeah, so you like to cook. That's okay, you like to cook. I like to cook too. I'm not the best cook. But I don't want any children over here, because I may say things that's not appropriate for children. I have to be careful. But anyway, thank all of y'all for coming in on my channel. And we're going to get this here hamburger steak on the road here. Oh, I need to put something in here. Look, I think I need to put an egg in here. What y'all think? Sir, Jason, don't come in here with the foolishness, okay? Okay, Jason. Ain't no such thing, no meow over here. Don't come over here with that. But anyway, I think I need to put an egg in here to hold it together. Wash my hands. Where is this? But anyway, we're gonna have some. Okay, all right. I accept your apology, Jason. But Jason, I just don't do negative over here. I just don't. I don't have time for that. If you want to do all that negative, you have to take it to another channel. I try to encourage everybody. I want everybody to do well, and just to be positive. Like I said, I support Shador's Sandwich because I love him. I love the football, and I didn't like the way the coach treated him. Now they got another case out there, the Anthony case. I followed that, but I don't talk too much about that on my channel because I don't. It's not like I don't know enough. I just don't want to get into that. I mean, I support him, 100%. I support him, but I just don't want to get into that. That is a lot. That is a lot, and I don't want all them different trolls over here. The trolls can stay over there. Let's see. How about I put a little bit of this in the hamburger steak? Yeah. Yeah, I don't want all those trolls over here because I know my friends over there, they follow him and that's the whew, whew, the Carmelo Anthony case, and they're getting a lot of trolls, and I don't want that. I don't want all that negative over here because I couldn't take all that foolishness they doing. And all they're doing is bringing the correct information. And that's why I listen to Tony Talk Vista. Now, if you want to know about all the football and all the Carmelo Anthony and the Wells case, you need to go to Tony Talk Vesta show. She gonna be on tonight, I think at 7:45 or 8:45. Keisha's already on. Keisha's probably already on. And they talks a lot about that. I'll follow them. And but I can't get my head all wrapped up around that. I just can't get my head all wrapped up around that because it's just too much. It's just too much. I can't get into that. So that's the reason why. Y'all, it get me depressed when I watch it so long. So, and my heart goes out to those young people and their families. I don't like. Make sure I got my volume up.